contains beeswax, different oils. It gives a nice healthy glow, which is needed now, and it's 99% natural. I saw an ad of this facial cream and I'm very happy I bought it. It's from Norway. Macadamia and pumpkin seed oil for my hair. I took off my jumper but put on a jacket, and good morning. I'm coming with not very good news for myself. It's so shocking and unexpected to be even talking about it, but I contracted Lyme disease for the second time in my life, and I've actually caught it very early this time. Yeah, and before we continue, please subscribe, check out my links. That is what helps my little channel going. When I discovered it, I was heartbroken. I mean, it's like, how could you have it twice in your life, and how could you have such a bad luck? But at the same time, I know that God's will is above everything else, and I think my guardian angel actually helped me to discover it, and I will tell you how it happened. And for those of you who don't know, I have a few videos on my channel talking about how I healed the Lyme disease naturally. I will just give you a quick summary of that. In 2016, while going to holistic fertility doctors, they suggested I might have Lyme disease, and at that stage it would have been very late chronic Lyme disease because it was untreated for many years. And I went and did like the most expensive tests because I thought that the cheapest and like the most simple wouldn't show anything, the blood test, but the most expensive, it was a LTT test, showed that I had Lyme disease, actually Neuroborreliosis, so it was attacking my nerves and brain and other things. At that stage I had moved to Poland like 6 years prior, and I haven't had any ticks on me for the last 6 years, so those ticks were in Sweden, and there were several and stuck in me, you know, and I treated it. The Lyme disease that I discovered in 2016, it took me around 1 year to completely erase it, but then I had lots of other symptoms. My gut was completely destroyed, and I've been healing my gut since then, my hormones, everything, and not everything has been destroyed because of Lyme, but because I've had several also maybe different health problems, but it did wreak havoc on my body, and I healed it through essential oils, bioresonance therapy, herbs, vitamins, supplements, and other therapies. And that was a closed chapter. And moving to the present time, in July of this year, I discovered a tick on my upper thigh, but it wasn't stuck in me. It was like sitting. It wasn't even, you know, inside my skin. And I removed it. I showed it to my husband. We thought, you know, nothing. The day before I had taken a shower, I didn't see it, so it was, you know, it was on my skin for a few hours. Oh, nothing will happen. And then maybe it was like 4 days later, I got a strange red rash, but it wasn't painful or itchy or anything. It was just a red square, and I started to think, you know, could that be a erythema migrans, which is the walking red rash that is, you know, moving around on your body. I started to get like some panicky thoughts, but then I thought it's not possible, it was never stuck in me, it's not possible. And you know, some weeks went by, I showed it to several different people and everyone said, no, it's not possible, that's not how a rash looks like, that's not how erythema migrans looks like. It was like an oval red spot and it got a little bigger and bigger. Still have remnants of that, and finally my intuition won, because I have a very strong intuition, not to brag, but because I am hypersensitive, my intuition is almost never wrong. 99% of the time, if I listen to my intuition, I'm always right. I just have to tune into it, and I did. And I decided to do the simplest test, which is an IgG and IgM, and both came positive and very high. And you will be seeing the results on the screen, which means that I am currently fighting a Lyme disease infection and that it's been very recent. So by the time I got my results, almost a month had gone with this erythema migrans, this red tick rash. And just for clarification, like when I had this late or chronic Lyme disease, when I was young in Sweden and had all these ticks, I never had a rash. It like never happened, because you can contract Lyme disease without any rashes, without any, you know, symptoms at the beginning, because later they develop. But just, you know, it's invisible. It's like an invisible killer. That's why it's so awful. It's like European malaria, but worse in some cases. Like Lyme disease in Poland, in Sweden, in Europe, it's like, it's worse than malaria. And the standard protocol, if you have this IgG and IgM positive results, is to take antibiotics. But I decided to take a different route, and I will give you an update how it goes, and to take the Bickner protocol, which are tinctures, very high and potent herb tinctures with herbs from all over the world that have shown a very great results. And the reason, and you may ask, why are you not taking antibiotics? I want to try with these tinctures first. I believe in the power of herbs, and I've been healed before. I also believe in the power of a healing mindset, which I've had, you know, after the initial shock.
I've been a complete breakdown, like for 2 days.
I've you know, pulled myself together. It's been like a week or two later, and I've put a plan of action. And the reason why I'm not taking antibiotics is first because I believe in herbs, and the herbs are not only killing bacteria, but they're also restoring and healing your body, which antibiotics don't do. The second is because my gut has been completely destroyed. I've spent so much money and time and years to heal my gut. I've had leaky gut syndrome. I've had dysbiosis, I've had, you know, lots of bacteria and parasites and all sorts of stuff. I've like rebuilt my gut from the foundations, and still sometimes it's not perfect. And the reason why my gut was so destroyed was because of probably also Lyme disease. All the antibiotics I took when I was young, because I didn't take for Lyme disease. Because I've been a sickly child, and I've had lots of health problems. So that is the reason why I'm doing the Bickner protocol. This morning I took 3 of the tinctures. I'm still not on the full protocol because I'm adding tinctures like every other day, and I will end when they are, you know, 6 or 7 totally. And in a few weeks I will make the test again and see if it's decreasing, hopefully decreasing significantly, even maybe until it's non-existent. So I will do the test, and if the test shows that it's not decreasing, then I'm going on some strong antibiotic protocol. And you may also ask if I had any like symptoms apart from the rash, the erythema migrans. I didn't, but I did. Even if you watched my last video, that is showing you some big projects we have going on, and you know, some gardening and picking lingonberry. I was talking that I was feeling dizzy in the forest, and you know, sometimes I do have strange health, you know, ailments, but I was feeling more weak than usual. But nothing, you know, very out of the ordinary. Since I've been taking the herbal tinctures, I've had what you call, let me check. So I've had what you call, many of you probably have never heard of it, but I've had what you call Jarisch-Herxheimer reaction, or HERX. And it's an immunological phenomenon seen sometimes in patients who treat Lyme disease, some African parasite diseases, and a few others. It only happens like maybe in 5 or 4 different bacteria, and it's associated with the kind of bacteria. So Lyme disease is a spirochete, and when they are killed, it manifests in like flu-like symptoms. I actually had fever, I had chills, I had back pain. I've been feeling weak and dizzy, and it happened like on the 3rd or 4th day of taking the herbal tinctures. And usually it's a good sign, because it means that it's working, and that the bacteria are killed, and then they release the toxins, and the body cannot fight the toxins, and the liver and kidneys cannot flush it, so you get like flu-like symptoms. I was feeling very bad for 2 days. Now I feel much better. That's why I'm filming, and I've been, you know, detoxifying my liver and kidney, and drinking different teas to flush out the toxins. And the you know, symptoms disappeared. They might return again. So we will see how I'm feeling, but so far, I am of a positive. I have positive and good feelings about it, and I'm thinking that the tinctures are working, and that would be wonderful and a miracle not to take antibiotics. If I have to, I will. Together with the tinctures, I'm not going to stop them, because they are also restoring. They are, you know, helping your immune system, helping your body. One of the herbs is Uncaria tomentosa, which is Vilcacora. It's an extremely strong, potent herb from South America that you can use against cancer. So they are very, very potent herbs, as I've said, and I believe in them. So it's very unfortunate and very expensive. It's costly to be sick, you know, but you all know this. It's even worse in the US, but here as well, since of course they will prescribe me the antibiotics for free, but all the other things you have to purchase yourself. But I am also thankful to God that I caught it so early, that I am still like fighting the early Lyme disease. And when I heal, I'm saying when I heal, not if I heal, when I heal, next year in spring something has to change. I cannot catch another tick here. I've been terrified of ticks since I moved here. Doesn't mean that you can only catch them in the Polish countryside. I lived in Stockholm in Sweden, and I caught Lyme disease there. I've also seen ticks in Warsaw, and I know people who contracted Lyme disease living in the center of Warsaw, but you know, going to the forest once, you know, in the year. It's absolutely possible, but here we've had an epidemic of ticks, so something has to change. I cannot, you know, I can have the same disease that is so serious twice, but if I would have it a 3rd time, that would mean, you know, I would destroy my body completely, and you know, you can't repeat the same thing 3 times. It's just not feasible. It's not. Have you had Lyme disease? Have you had like fresh infection like I'm having now? And have you had maybe like an old chronic that I had years ago? Let me know. I'm going to eat an avocado and pork and lamb pate, which is very nutrient dense. Drinking some herbal teas, drinking green tea, put on cozy sweater. I have to work today the whole day, but I don't have any fever or any symptoms. And we will fight this and I will update you in a few weeks. It's a week later since I filmed. Hello again. We have a beautiful zucchini harvest and I've been cooking away with zucchini. I can show you today for dinner what I did a few days ago. Feel September in the air. We are officially in September, the bear months as they call it. The autumn months, and for a week I was good, and then I had some fever again, and I'm taking all the 6 herbs now, so I'm feeling more tired than usual, much more tired and weak, and I have fever sometimes, but other than that I'm fighting and being grateful for all my blessings. Autumn leaves. This fridge is going to the recycling, and I'm going by bike to the post office. I have to pick up some health stuff. I ordered maybe I will buy some things. I don't have much time. I have to work very soon. I already ate breakfast and took SAFRUŞ for a walk. But autumnal outfit and let's go. Back from our town, and I picked up a package at the postal office, and I bought some things in the drugstore that I needed, and the package were herbs, so I'm excited to try them. Here I have a skin detoxifier, but this actually works as a liver and kidney detox, and also balancing hormones and your gut flora. So I have bought 2 of those. I already put away 1, so I will take 20 drops of them. It's called the Glow Getter, but it's not beautifying, even though it may be beautifying. It's supposed to restore balance and flush out toxins, which is very needed now when I'm full of Lyme disease toxins. So I will take around 20 drops today and start. That's around 20 drops, half of this. It has a herbal taste. I also bought a matcha. It's mood, gut health, also a bit beautifying and beauty. They're all from Subluna. It's a Canadian brand, but they are like extremely knowledgeable herbalists. I bought a burnout restoration blend for like stress relief and to balance out my body now when it's sick, and also in general. And I bought 2 of these Nourished Child vitamin chew gummies, but they contain grass-fed beef liver, bovine gelatin, colostrum powder. So very, very important for women, for hormonal balance, for nutrition. So I also bought a few of these, as well as a few of these. They have a interesting taste. They have added like natural honey and stuff. They taste a little bit of burnt marshmallow. Burnt marshmallow. I like them. So that's that. I will try the Cool Girl matcha. I will show you that. And for supplements, I've been taking past weeks, apart from all the Lyme disease tinctures. I have garlic pills. They are for the immune system and for your heart, which Lyme can attack the heart as well, to lower your cholesterol. We have vitamin B complex, magnesium, iodine. I'm also taking Uracept. That is not very natural supplements, because all the others are natural without any additives or fillers or anything. These I bought in the pharmacy, and they are helping to flush out also the toxins and against any inflammation or stuff you could have in your urinary tract or your kidneys. So very good as well. From the drugstore, everything was on sale. I have coconut milk, which will give a nice foam, barista coconut on sale. I bought porridge with raspberries and dates. It's like a snack without any added things, any sugar, anything. It's very handy if I go to the dentist or doctors and have a quick snack. A few of those pure ingredients as well as here. Nuts, dates, a bit of coffee, healthy bars. And for beauty, I have a lip night mask. I've got bathing salts, put when you're taking a bath, with ginger and juniper, a detoxification, and a face mask. And I got a gift for free. Daily oral care for dogs. So SAFRUŞ will get one of these today. I bought on Temu a little blender. Here I have already opened in the fridge coconut milk. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. It contains ceremonial grade matcha, organic rose, vanilla extract, egg yolk and tremella mushroom, so good stuff. I will actually drink it hot, just with honey, coconut milk. And I baked this a few days ago when I had a little bit of energy. These are wild plums and apples found near our house. It's an apple and plum pie. So I will take a piece. Even though you're sick, you have to have some enjoyment, some treats. Overall, I'm eating healthy. I'm so happy. I'm feeling better today. I've been sleeping during the day the last few days and feeling so tired and weak, but today I'm strong. It's good. I think ice matcha would be equally good as hot matcha. I promised I would show you my dinner. This is a rice casserole, farmer's rice casserole. Rice, sausage, zucchini, spices, cheese on top. I've, mixed it all together, and it was baked in the oven. So you have to ask me very nicely, and I might show you some recipe in the next vlog, or an autumnal recipe, or from the harvest, or this one. If you will be nice to me and kind under this video, then I will do that.